Welcome. My name is 𝐸ann 𝐒𝐢𝐭𝐞, and I'm super excited to be here on Tuesday at 2 o'clock Central Time. We're here today to talk about now.site and what that can do in your business, in your world. I hope that you're here because you have a business, you have a dream, you have a goal, you have this burning thing inside you that you're like, I need to tell more people about this, but I'm not techie and I don't know what to do. Because if that's you, this really could be one of the best 30 minutes of your life. That's what happened to me in July. I might be a little different than you in that I am kind of techie. I do understand tech stuff, and I've been in the world for quite a while, but even I was frustrated with how much I had to learn and how much I had to do to be in technology, to get everything on all the social medias, to write blogs, to post stuff, to have a website, to do SEO, all these things that maybe already you're like, what? I don't even know what you're talking about. And that's okay. Because when I saw now.site, even with my background, I'm like, this is going to make my life easier. And I know that this can make a lot of business people's lives easier. So that's why I jumped right into now.site. And that's why I'm here today. I have a passion for what we're doing. I know that we're making a difference. I have several people that are joining this room right now. So one moment while I admit people into the room and welcome new people. We are recording this. Just so you know, if you please mute, that would be fantastic. And we are on a recording right now, just so you know. This will be posted on YouTube later. 𝐍𝐸 Consulting is where you find me on YouTube. And once again, my name is 𝐸ann 𝐒𝐢𝐿. I was just saying as you're coming into the room, you know, I had a business and I had a dream of building 𝐍𝐸 Consulting, but I was overwhelmed with all of the things I had to do to market. And so let me tell you a little bit about now.site and why in about 30 minutes, I was relieved of a lot of like almost mental agony over having to put stuff together. And I was able to create a system, a true marketing system that was better and more affordable than anything I had put together previously. So about now.site, we have an amazing founder, first of all. 𝐼𝐸𝐺𝐸𝐻 is our founder, our CEO, and he has quite a track record that I'm happy to talk about. He graduated magna cum laude in economics from Harvard University. Probably you've heard of it. Founded a medical software company, which was named the fastest growing company in Canada. And he took that company public in 2007. Then he got named Entrepreneur of the Year for Canada. That's pretty cool. In 2010, founded a chain of 100 virtual health clinics, which he sold to a private equity group in 2016, and then founded now.site in 2017. Excuse me while I move my desk. And I just had enough sitting for the day, I realized. Okay, so he started this 3 years ago. At the end of 2020, and I joined in with now.site in the summer of 2020. And there's a lot of things that go into, you know, joining a company, but actually promoting it. Like nobody is technically paying me to do this, to share this with you. But when I met and saw the heart of Justin Belababa and what he's doing and all the other people who are paid and part of this company, that was part and parcel of why I'm here, as well as, hey, I was able to save thousands of dollars. That's a pretty good reason to become a customer. But to actually become a promoter, it has to be, you know, a little bit more for you to actually say, I'm going to spend an hour a week, every week, to come out and talk to people about this and share this, because I really believe this can change lives. Because when a business owner is successful, lots of people around them have incomes and have success and have results in their lives. And that's what I'm all about, helping business owners be more successful. That's what 𝐍𝐸 Consulting is about. And that's why I'm here today. So now.site is based in Toronto, Canada. We have a Canadian here visiting today. I'm happy to see you, Phil. 50 employees, 20 of them are full-time software engineers. I mean, sorry guys, but you know, geeks, of which I could count myself. I had some background in computers and stuff like that. I get it. But 20, that's a huge number of software engineers. And when you see how incredible this site is, what they're totally dedicated to is making it easy, not hard. And so they really just poured into this. 25,000 customers in 130 countries, and they've had 100% growth every year for 3 straight years, which means a year from now, they're expecting to be at 50,000 customers or more. That's pretty crazy. October of 2020 was again named the 10th fastest growing startup in Canada. Awesome. Now, also in 2020, I just wanted to tell you, Justin Balababa came on to a meeting of affiliates, and he said, you know what? Here's what we're going to do in 2021. We've got a very good product, and we're going to make it great. And what I'm going to have these 20 full-time software engineers doing is that. Not necessarily adding new features, but making the features we've got, which I'm about to show you, amazing. Great. Not just very good, but great. And already that is happening. It's already happening. And I'm just excited to share some of the changes that we've seen. The mission for NOW.site, whoa, didn't mean to flip through all that, is really to help the independent entrepreneur, the independent owner of small businesses. Direct sales can be some of those. So they could be the network marketer, you know, the Young Living, the Mary Kays of the world, the independent business owners that want to be part of and grow their businesses. You know, a lot of network marketing people say, I'm going to go into business, and it's a low bill to be in. You don't have to spend, you don't have to get all the stuff that I had. I had a manufacturing company 20 months ago that I closed, but we had a $4,000 monthly rent. We had a $1,500 weekly paycheck to pay our employees. I mean, we had to buy supplies so that we could make them with, paying the employees to make them. We had to ship them. We had to buy shipping materials. We had to do the shipping. We had to do the collections. We had to so much, the insurance, all these headaches that we had to take care of to be a company. And yet many, many, many people can get into and be successful with network marketing companies for a much lower dollar. So we want to help those people truly step into being fantastic entrepreneurs and reaching more people. And we can do that with NOW.site. Real estate is another field where really we're independent business owners. Most of us, and I'm a real estate agent as well here in Minnesota, we don't have brokers that are like, oh, here, let me go find some houses for you to sell. Said no one ever. Well, there's exceptions to that rule, but pretty much not, right? We have to go out and find our own houses, our own people to sell or to buy. That's our job. So how do we do it? How do we do it better? And how much extra time do you have to write a blog and to do SEO or to create a website or to worry about all this stuff? Not much. I, especially in the last couple of years, have not met a real estate agent that has any extra time, or if they do, they are trying to fill it by selling houses because they've been selling pretty well most places. But there is a problem. The world is changing, and the way we used to do things and the old strategies are no longer effective. And unfortunately, less than 10% of these people, the network marketers, the affiliate marketers, the real estate people, actually are running a profitable business. The average for network marketers can be just a low couple $100s per month. Even a real estate professional who's selling several homes per year, well, they're probably profitable compared to what they're spending, but they have to make those sales and they still have monthly expenses as well. So there's really a lot that goes into being profitable as a smaller independent business owner. So our mission is that we believe that by building an innovative technology, we can level this playing field and allow everyone to succeed. And by this playing field, they're talking about the marketing world. When I think of what happened in the United States 2 days ago on Sunday, Super Bowl, huge marketing. Any of us run an ad? Of course not. None of us ran ads because they're millions of dollars for a 30-second spot. So we weren't running ads in the Super Bowl, and we don't run ads, we don't generally, are not buying billboards, but there is this thing called social media that's kicked in the past, half decade or so, or decade, that has offered the opportunity to level the playing field, but it still seems complicated. So now site marketing, we believe, is the solution. 62% of new customers today, and this is like today, like versus a year ago, new customers are generated online. Now, granted, it's been going up and up and up, but right now we're at about 62% of new customers generated online, leaving offline to be only 38%. But even the people offline are researching to decide if they're going to buy something. Do I want to buy it here? Do I want to buy it there? Do I want to buy from Amazon? Do I want to find the original manufacturer? I mean, there's a lot of decisions that go into even online buying. And it's no different when they're looking into us. I had somebody who stepped out in the past couple months who's saying, hey, I'd love to mentor you. Why? Well, I've looked you up online. I see what you do. I want to work with you. I think I can help you develop. And I'm like, you know what? Let's talk. But that wouldn't have happened if I didn't have an online presence that they were able to research and decide this is somebody that they wanted to pour some time into. And so that a huge blessing on that. I thank God for that one a lot. But it's the same on products and services. We do our research online before we buy most of the time. And yet 99% of direct salespeople do not have a professional online marketing presence. And we're going to get into exactly what that is in a minute. But why don't we? This is why. Cost and complexity. It's just expensive and or complex. And that's where I was in July. I'm like, oh, I know how to do all this stuff, but I'm spending $300 a month on these 5 different programs that don't talk to each other. And how am I ever going to get my message out? And I'm spending half my week just trying to generate a lead. I need time to follow up on the leads. I need time to, work with the people that have invested with me. So let's talk about what those online essentials are. So here we have them listed out fairly well: social media and website. I think you know what those are. Blog, that's, generally creative writing in a way, sharing your knowledge. SEO, I could get into it, but I'm not going to. Search engine optimization, it makes your website better. Email, okay, you got that. Been using that for a while. Ads and retargeting. CRM, that's customer relationship management systems. Analytics, so you know what you're doing and how it's working. And then SMS marketing, which is text message marketing, probably something you've been seeing a lot more of lately, even at my church. Like every week, they're like, hey, text this number or this word to this number, and we'll get this information to you. And it's different. Like every week, there's new things that they're coming up with, but they know that that's how people are communicating. Excuse me. Itchy nose. So SMS marketing is a real thing. So let's pick these all apart, and we're going to start with ads and retargeting. So how this works in NOW.site. So I'm going to kind of show it to you in NOW.site how we're doing this, but you're going to recognize this from the real world as well. In NOW.site, we can create an ad. And this is an additional, this isn't part of the full package, but it's, for many people, it's a way that we market. Many people are familiar with creating Facebook ads, right? You create a Facebook ad. You spend $5 a day on a Facebook ad, just one Facebook ad, and you reach X number of people, they tell you, and you can target that group fairly simply, and you can see your results and analytics. But sometimes it's a very complex system to set up this ad. And then you're only running it on Facebook, maybe on Instagram, now that one owns the other. But in NOW.site, we can actually create a full color ad. Not quite on the phone like it shows here, but in our back offices. I'm sure that putting it on the phone is one of we're going to make it good to great this year. But in the ad, it's very easy. You put in a couple of pictures, you put in a title, you put in some text, and then you drop your ad pin on the map. This is the targeted area of people that you want to reach. We're going to talk a little bit more in depth about ads today too. I have my ads pulled up in my back office, so you'll be able to see that. So we create an ad, create the coverage that we want that ad to reach, and then we actually can hit send. And when we do, this is what happens. It's kind of like magic. So instead of having to figure out, let's see, where am I going to put this ad and how do I create it? You, like I said, 2 pictures, a headline, a little bit of text, and decide where you want it to go, throw in some keywords, and you can send this ad out to everyone in that area. So I know I have at least one other realtor on here. When you have a house for sale, you know that there's kind of a magic area around that house where likely in that area is somebody who knows somebody who wants to move to that area. So you want to target around there saying, hey, I've got a great home for sale right here. And it goes out to everybody that you target in that area, whether it's on their iPhone, their Android, their tablet, their desktop, their laptop, it's there, and they get targeted where? Well, lots of places, not just on Facebook. But if they don't use Facebook, your ad that you created one time could appear on YouTube, could appear on AOL, it says so, USA Today, Google, Forbes, Twitter, Fox, Yahoo. They said literally there's 1 million websites in this notification network partnership. 1 million different websites that your ad can appear on. You're no longer limited to just Facebook. Now we don't have, you also can't say, well, I want all my ads to go on Forbes. It's not that type of system either. But when you create an ad, you create your targeted list of who you want to have see your ad. It goes out all over the place to find those people. So you find your person, and it happens, this photo is showing, of course, Facebook. But let's say somebody sees your ad and that you've created. And I'll actually create an ad later on during this presentation, so you'll see how fast and easy it is. You create an ad, it takes a couple minutes. You put the ad out there, it gets approved. There is an approval process that can take up to 24 hours, depends. And somebody clicks on that ad, and then they go on to the next portion, the next part of marketing, which takes them from ads to the website. When they click on the ad, they actually go to a full color, full page website that you've designed just for that promo or that product. I'm going to show you a great, I'm excited to create the ad later. So I'll keep talking about that. So they hit the website and then they enter in, hey, yeah, I want to take a look at this house in this case, right? That looks like a pretty amazing house. I want to go look at that house. I just want to go look at it. I'm not sure I can afford it quite yet. So they may enter their information here, but even if they don't, even if they've just come by, browsed, been like, huh, I'll think about that, and they leave, that's when the retargeting ads kick in. Retargeting ads are when somebody visits your site and then leaves. And then they visit another website. Let's say they go check the news, they go check their email, and your ad appears there. This happens up to 10 times for people with our ads, and that is included. So once people have gotten to your website, however you get them to your website, the online ads are optional. There's lots of other ways to get people to your website. You can email them, you can text them, you can talk to them, you can do other things. The online ads are just an option. Once you get people to your website, the retargeting ads will kick in after 100 people have been to the website and bring those people back, because most people don't fill in a form the first time they see it. Do you? Probably not. But after you've seen it 2, 3, 4 times, you're like, you know, I could think about that. And by the 5, 6, 7 times, now that's when we start seeing a lot more people filling in information. So that covers a couple of aspects. We've got the ads, the retargeting ads, and the website. And that covers 2 pieces of the marketing essentials. Let's move on to CRM and analytics. So once again, when they've finally decided that they want to meet with you, take a look at your house, look at your goods, whatever it is that you're promoting, they've entered their information into a form. Now they go into your CRM, contact relationship management system. So right here in the dashboard, so it's actually showing Richard's dashboard here. It says contacts right here. And when he clicks on contacts, he can actually pull up this individual's contact. This is the young woman who clicked on the ad earlier, ended up at the website, put in her information, and now she's in his back office. But do you really think she uploaded her photo? Probably not. But our system actually will go out and look, hey, based on the information she gave, what other information is known about her in the World Wide Web? How else can we help you, the Now site owner, know more about your contact before you even contact them? That doesn't always work out. I don't say that like I have photos on all of my contacts. I don't. But it will go out and it may find their Twitter account. It may find other things about them. So before you contact your contact, look at their account and see what you can learn about them and ways that you can genuinely connect with them. You see a lot of pictures of their pet. You have the same type of pet. At least you know something to say about it. Or if you really don't like their type of pet, at least you know to zip it, right? There's good advantages to knowing more about your prospects than they know about you, right? So the contact management system, then you can also, this is a kind of an outdated one. There's updated versions of what this looks like, but you can make notes of your contacts with them as you move through and get to know them. If you make appointments with them, you can enter them in here so you can keep track of everything that you're doing. So that's really important. And that kind of covers the CRM. Analytics is done by Google, and we're adding in Facebook analytics and different things. What are analytics? That's basically telling you, are your ads working? Are your numbers showing up? Are people clicking on things and connecting with you? So moving on from there, we've now highlighted email and text message marketing. Again, once they're in your CRM, they've opted in. They've said, yes, you can contact me. So you need to contact them. We have a great system for emails where you can actually set up an email campaign. The minute they put in their information, let's use a real estate example once again. They put in their information, they want to go see a house. Cool. They immediately get an email saying, hey, I'd love to show you this house. What time works for you? And there's a link to your calendar right there in the email. Or maybe when they hit the button, because I've set up some systems like this, this is a tip for any of you current Now site users. Click the button, and the button is set to redirect URL. They've entered their information. They're in your contacts now, but you redirect them to another page that actually has your calendar link on it, and they can pick a calendar spot right there. Meanwhile, you still send them another email in case they don't, so that they can connect to your calendar another time. And then maybe 3 hours later, they get another email from you saying, hey, not sure if you saw the email I sent before, maybe you were busy, but I'd really love to connect with you. Thanks for clicking on my site earlier. And then the following day, maybe something else. A few days later, whatever system you set up, you want to have kind of a campaign to help them understand who you are, but to build a relationship, to build trust, and eventually you'll win the customer. It's really important. I'm going to pause here on this, just saying, when you create an email campaign, make sure it's not about buy, but make it about connecting and giving and offering and sharing. Make people laugh, give them something entertaining, educational, inspirational. If you need to educate people on, again, real estate, you want to educate them on your area that you really support. Hey, we have these great events coming up in the next couple of weeks, or this is our monthly calendar. You can put these in here as long as you keep your email campaigns up to date. Usually you want to keep them a little generic because we don't know when somebody's going to enter information on your website, but you build the campaign, and then when they're ready, they'll know who they want to come to buy. Most people aren't looking to buy your stuff today or tomorrow or next week. But when they get to the point that they need what you have to offer, you'll be there and you'll have been connecting with them in a good, genuine way, winning their trust, and now they can become your customer. So email campaigns, and likewise our text messaging drip campaigns can be set up to connect with people. So we've covered all these, and we're moving on now to social media. Now, this is where it gets really fun, and the kind of one of the unique qualifiers of what Now site is. I used to spend hours a week fretting over oh, what am I going to put on social media? Where do I take this cute picture? What do I write about? What do I put out there? Where do I find new content? How do I share stuff that's not my content because people want to see you sharing content? And it took a lot of time. Well, now.site uses the secret tool, the secret weapon called artificial intelligence. Yes. So every single day I get content given to me, GIVEN, given to me to post content that's relevant to the people I want to connect with and relevant to who I am. Because I don't want to post stuff about horseback riding. Sorry, I don't ride horseback. Don't ever, won't ever be on another horse in my life. It's not going to happen. I could write about horseback riding phobia, but I'm not going to try to engage people that just their passion is horseback riding. They're not the people that I'm going to go hang out with on the weekends and ride the trails. But I would love to connect with people that love martial arts. One of my things. Okay. So I've got my things that and the people that I like to connect with, and I can talk about these things for a long time. Marketing happens to be one of them as well. So business, I can talk entrepreneurship, networking, these are the things that I like. So I want to post about those things. I tell the artificial intelligence here, just go find stuff about that stuff and let me post it very quickly. In 5 minutes or less while I'm making my coffee, I can have all of my marketing done. And it's driven by artificial intelligence. And that social marketing, that social media portion of the marketing is to reach out to the people that we do know or that we have connected with. It's a reconnection. Again, let's say you sell Melaleuca, Mary Kay, any of these things. People don't want to hear you say, buy my mascara today. Hey, would you like a mascara today? Hey, I think mascara would look great on you. Stop with the sales. Connect. Tell them they're beautiful every day. When they need mascara, they're going to come to you and say, oh yeah, by the way, I remember. You're the one who tells me I'm beautiful 3 times a week. I want to buy mascara from you now. Okay? Be genuine, be giving, and the artificial intelligence can really help with that. It actually will drive even just really great posts that aren't articles. It's just wonderful. You should see some of my feeds. So it's connecting with those people. And then it turns that same content into a blog. Yes. Everybody here who wants to become a full-time writer so you have a blog, raise your hand. And nobody's raising their hand. Got it. Oh, we got one. Wilma wants to. Okay. Yay, Wilma. But, I love to write. I really do. I have had an extensive blog in my past, but even last summer, again, I'm like, I need to post on a blog twice a week. What am I going to write about this time? Now I don't have to. I do come up with original things, but every few days or sometimes every day, I'm adding to my blog on my various websites, showcasing what I love and what it relates to that website. So I have a travel website. Guess what's on it? How to travel better, how to pack better, where to get the good deals. That's all in the blog. I didn't write any of it. It's all just great content that people can click through like popcorn. But it also generates better SEO, which we'll still talk about. We can put this content out on Facebook, on LinkedIn, on Twitter, and on Instagram. Instagram we do through the app. So there is a now.site app as well as website. And again, it just goes out right away. It becomes easy. They're clickable photos, and it's done literally in a snap. It takes maybe a minute to post onto all these different networks. Okay, so we've covered all that. I've really already talked about blog as well and the importance of that. When you use the artificial intelligence to create the blog in the back office looks something like this. So here's a blog snapshot for a travel website. So you can see pretty much all of these photos have something to do with travel. The ultimate Bali guide. Yes. Maybe this is about taking pictures. Maybe this is about packing well. Do you roll your jeans or put them in flat? All the discussion. But it's all stuff that interests people who are interested in travel. So this would be a great travel blog. Okay, so we covered the blog, and now we are on to SEO, search engine optimization. Snore. Okay, no, it is really important. Search engine optimization, when there are almost 8 billion people on the earth, and we're averaging, I think, more than one website per person on average. I've got like maybe 80 or 90. Really, I do. Um, there's maybe trillions of websites out there. So how do you ever get found? Well, the search engines have this way of saying, look, we want active websites. We want websites that are changing. We want websites that are evolving. How do they know that? Because you're adding to your blog. Oh, what I just talked about. They're adding to their blog. They care about, what's being put on, what content they're putting out there. So that's one way that search engine optimization is optimized. There's a lot of other really, really, really boring, even for a programmer. Okay, not maybe as boring, but stuff with the SEO. It's important. It's really important. And you don't have to know anything about it to use NowSite. Woo, woo. Anybody say woo, woo? Give me a thumbs up. SEO. There we go. We don't want to know about SEO. Just know that it's there, it's important, and it works. Done. All right, so we're moving on. Finally, I talked about analytics before. So measuring your results powered by Google Analytics. Like I said, they're adding other analytics into here as well. So here we go. Here's all of your online marketing essentials. Yay! Where do you start? How do you get it? Well, obviously, I have a solution for you. So online marketing essential, integrated, artificial intelligence supported, and affordable, all done with social media. Now, in the past, what did you do? Well, you went to WordPress and you went to ClickFunnels, and then you went to Wix, and then you weren't sure, so you kept Wix while you did WordPress, and then you went over to email. Oh, wait, maybe I should do MailChimp. And I've done the math. When you get into especially things like ads, you can be in the thousands of dollars per month. A lot of this can add up. $500 a month, $2,500 a month. This is what people spend. But if you're a network marketer and you're making $300 a month, that's not even all profit, because you have to, you have to buy back into the company every month. You have to, as a real estate agent, I have to pay my share into the brokerage every month, right? It's not free to have my license. So I have to be making more than I'm spending if I'm in a profitable business. And that goes right back to what we started saying, that only about 10% of independent business owners are realizing a profit. So how can we do all of this if it usually costs what a small car payment or a good sized car payment or a good sized mortgage can even cost per month? Well, that's where NowSite has really come in and has a solution. In addition, we make it really simple to do the marketing. We enable direct salespeople to market like online professionals, and the 3-click marketing is really what makes it so fast. In 1 click, you get that social media that the artificial intelligence has provided for you, and you put it onto your social media, you add it to your blog, and you send it out in an email. And literally that can all be done in less than probably about 3 minutes, maybe 2. And then you spend a little bit of time doing what you're supposed to do on social media, and that's be social. Go like people's posts, go share people's posts, go comment on people's posts, and then call it a day. Can you do that? 5 minutes, 3 minutes of being social, 2 minutes of posting stuff that was handed to you on a silver platter. Well, let's make it even more fun, shall we? I'm going to skip ahead and I'll come back to some slides I'm skipping, but let's make it fun. What if every time you do what you're supposed to do for your business to build it, you get rewarded? This is one of the last features that got added into NowSite. And actually it was just added on January 5th. So just about a month ago. And they said, we're not adding anymore, but we got to do this. NowSite Rewards actually gives you cash back for doing the things you need to do to market your business. No joke. So you get welcome rewards, you get training rewards, you get marketing activity rewards. This is awesome. Receive $1 every new lead, every social media post, and for every new member of your team. You also get instant rewards when you do extra things, when you purchase ads, or when you do NowSite Marketing Pro, which I highly recommend. You get rewards for those, and then you can take those rewards and use them on awesome stuff. So you use Now.site marketing, grow your business online using our marketing platform. And for that, you get rewarded with dollars for your marketing activities. And then you can use them to redeem for travel. So I've maxed out my rewards. There's a max that you can get per month. So don't go, don't be like, ooh, I'm going to go make $5,000 of rewards this month. That's not going to happen. But I did max out this month at $695 reward money that I have available right now to go book things. I can do some stuff with $695 right now in this economy, hotels, car rentals, and something else I forgot. So anyway, redeem for travel. Oh, hell, here, hotels, car rentals, condos, and more. So that's kind of fun. How about being rewarded for doing what you're supposed to do? And then one other feature I want to show you are teams. In Now.site, we have a really, I think, really unique feature that I can share things. So I created things for my real estate team, for my group. I put a lot of time and effort into it, but I wanted to do it because I want them to be successful. This is my driving passion. So in my back office, I can share content that I create that they can duplicate. This works for network marketing groups as well. Any group you can imagine. Let's say you are in a real estate group, an insurance group, and you create an amazing website or an amazing marketing piece or a really cool email marketing group of emails sequence. You can share that this fast in the back office with our team duplication content. It's really awesome. Team analytics, you can retain your team because you'll know who's being active, you'll know who's not being active, who's maybe falling off. You'll know what's going on with them when they're on your team. So the duplication is just another bonus. It's another add-on feature that they've got here, and I just absolutely love it to pieces. So that fairly well covers everything that is involved. We're going to go into a little bit of show and tell from my back office, but I suppose you might be asking, so really, she keeps saying it's affordable. How affordable is that? So we're going to look at the 2021 pricing enhancements, and there is a special offer going on right now as well. So here's what they did. They used to have a whole bunch of different programs, like you could do this and this and this and this and this. Right now, they've just said, look, we're just going to have two. We're going to have a starter promo, a starter package where you get 3 social marketing campaigns. That means artificial intelligence will help find content for 3 different campaigns, companies, websites, however you want to see it. 10 websites that you can actually create, which means you could have several funnels going, all sorts of cool stuff, 3 done for you campaigns, and 15,000 marketing emails for $47 a month. Again, I was spending over $300 a month to get about this much. Huge savings when you can cut $250 out of your marketing budget every single month. And then they said, hey, and by the way, if you share this with 3 other people that do the same thing, we'll give you yours for free. So it's share it with 3 people. You pay nothing for your $47 per month. It's free. But then they said, but there's other people, like LeAnn, who want to do a lot more. So I have the $87 a month package where I get unlimited campaigns. Remember I said I had 80 websites. I can put the AI on all of them if I want to. Yay, that'll keep them busy. Unlimited websites, yay, not 10, unlimited. Unlimited, what are called done for you campaigns. Those are special campaigns. Right now, there's a lot of network marketing done for you campaigns. This is another topic. Bring it up with whoever invited you here to explain more. Eventually, they will be adding on campaigns for other specialties like real estate. 15,000 marketing emails. Retargeting ads now get included with this, so that, remember, somebody comes to your website and then leaves, they get brought back up to 10 times for 250 people. And you get that team creation and analytics. So it's all in here, $87 a month. I couldn't sign up fast enough last July. And then they did this. What if we give you right now, and again, today's date is February 9th, 2021, and this is still valid. Might not be tomorrow, but right now it is. So talk to the person who invited you here, and they can give you a coupon code to turn this $87 into $47. It's a $40 coupon code to get the same thing, this whole package permanently, not just one time, not just 1 month, permanently for the $47 price. When you do sign up for that, everybody, make sure you know this, sign up for the $87 package and then apply the coupon code. You will, hit apply, you see the number drop down to 47, but you're actually getting this entire package right here. So it's a really special offer. I can't share this enough fast enough with people to make sure that they can take advantage of it, because price could go back up to 87 anytime. So one additional feature though that I tell everybody, absolutely everybody, to do is to consider this, and that's called NOW.site Marketing Pro. Oh, I guess I don't have a slide in here. And let me tell you about it. But basically everything I'm talking about is easier than ever before. I talked about how you can get your subscription for free by sharing it with people. If you share it with more than 3 people, you start making money. I started making money within my first month of being with NOW.site, just because I know a lot of people and I care a lot about people marketing well. So my first month I made back what I'd spent. I spent 87 in July. By August, I'd made it back 3 times. By September, I got paid $400. By October, I got paid $1,000 a month, and I've been paid that every month since. That's what this emblem is for. So I'm by far making more money than I'm spending on this marketing system. And oh, by the way, I'm marketing all of my businesses, including this one now, right? So this has just been a really amazing, I'll just say, godsend to me, to my family, to my business, to my ability to reach people. I've been able to employ people because of the income that I'm making, and so on and so forth. So you can earn a residual income. We're not going to dive into it deeper on how. We do have a call about that tomorrow evening, 8 p.m. Central, 6 p.m. Pacific. And we can get that link to you. Just ask the person who invited you here to learn more about that. But there is something called NOW.site Marketing Pro. Oh, here it is, Marketing Pro. I do recommend everybody give this a shot right away. Like, sign up here, get your $40 off, and then invest into your business the $47 to get a Marketing Pro workshop. Basically, they will help you build your first website almost like in front of you. Like, what do you want to do? What colors do you like? How do you want to do this? Boom, boom, boom. They'll start putting stuff together. Literally almost pull it out of your head and create it in front of you. It's amazing. I've done 2 of these workshops actually. Love it, love it, love it. And not only do you get the 40 minutes with the marketing specialist, you also get 1,000 text messages thrown in, which weren't part of the package. You get an additional email of 15 email address. So now if you have 2 businesses, you can use 2 email addresses. That's included. An additional retargeting ad, and you get instant rewards, 47 instant rewards put right back in towards your future travel needs. So there you go. The rewards kick in. You're going to pay 47, but later on you're going to save 47 when you use your instant rewards. So it's kind of a no-brainer. So I just do that every month. I just do. Okay. So, this is what NOW.site says: better results guaranteed. There's no more complete, more effective online marketing platform available anywhere for direct salespeople, including real estate professionals and affiliate marketers. We guarantee you'll get better marketing results with NOW.site than any other system. So that's my presentation. Anybody want to see my back office? Raise a hand. All right, I told you we talk about ads, so I'm going to do that. And I'm going to keep this recording rolling. I don't always, but I think I'm just going to make this into one good long recording. We're going to just spend about 10 more minutes doing this and then move into, and then I'm going to close it out for the day. So my presentation went a little lengthy today. So I'm not apologizing. I think we all had a good time and hopefully learned a lot. I didn't see any questions entered into the chat. So if you do have any, go ahead and you can come off of mute now. You should be able to. Let me know if you can't. And if you have a question you want to ask. Meanwhile, I'm going to move into my back office. If I can.
Real quick, can you hear me?
Yes, I can.
It is working. Hi. The email drifts. So if somebody responds back to those emails, what happens?
Let's see, if somebody replies back to those emails, you get an email. It comes into, so I have at my 𝐍𝐸 Consulting email, when they reply, it comes into my 𝐍𝐸 Consulting inbox.
Does it stop future emails?
No. Good
Okay.
question, but no. I hear what you're asking. No, that's not a feature that they currently have. Let me actually find the one I want to show you.
You're gonna show us an ad, right? How to do an ad?
Yes, I am. That's what I'm looking for right
Cool.
now. I just can't remember what I have too many. Don't tell Macho, a current visitor here, that I have too many ads open or too many tabs open. I can't find anything. Here we go. I found it. Okay. One moment. Had to see what it looks like. And now I'm finding it. It's right. Can you hear my mouse clicking? There you go. Found it. Okay. So we're in my back office here. And we're actually in my ad section. So you can see this is my back office. And I'm just going to scooch this over. I can see it a little better. Still getting used to having two screens. It's very different. If I told you I have a lot of websites, here they are. A lot of them. We scroll down and I have 5 pages of them. I'm really grateful. A new feature in the last week is that you don't have to look at them like tiles anymore. You can sort them from first one you created to the last one you created by views, by conversions, and by name. So you can do it this way. You
That's
can also
awesome.
filter by industry. So I told you I'm in real estate. I've created more than one real estate related website. In fact, I think I'm on 2 pages of these, but I can also look at this. Do you see this in the upper right-hand corner? Boom, list view. So now we can actually see them listed as well. So kind of a cool feature, that just one of these little tweaks that they're putting in here so we can access the stuff we want to. And I know they are looking at how they'll do that in emails and our contacts as well. So anyway, the question had been about email campaigns. No, at this point, they don't take you out. If you get a reply, you'll need to jump in and take them out of a list if you don't want them to continue getting emails from that list. A little bit of a part. But good question, so you know. All right, so let's jump into ads. I just repurchased a whole bunch of ads and they have split this up. So I now have 10 ads available. I also have 3 retargeting ads. 2 of them I need to recreate. One of them is currently running for my 𝐍𝐸 business. So I think just to make this easy, I'm going to open this one up and show you it. What I created, and then I think I'm going to take a little bit of a risk, but to make this a little faster, I'm opening up another. I don't recommend this. Don't do this a lot where you have 2 back offices open. On the computer side, this can be a mess, but I've had good luck with it with now.site, but I'm not going to guarantee it will always save everything if you do this. So just be careful you're not trying to save on both windows. I'm opening up 2 so that I can copy from one and paste to the other, because here I'm going into ads, ads. And right now I have a retargeting ad running for my business, but I don't have an online ad set up at the moment. So I'm going to create one and I'm just going to be able to copy from one to the other. So I have my headline created. And now I'm going to put the headline over onto the online ad. And there it is. What is your dream? 𝐍𝐸 Consulting, trusted tools and curated coaches. Learn more. I go back to my current ad. There's a short summary headline. It can be no more than 30 characters. People say, well, why? Why do you want 2 headlines? That's weird. No, it's not weird, because we don't know where this ad is going to go. And Twitter doesn't allow for a really long headline. They only have short headlines, and many other websites as well. So now.site actually takes this bit of information that we have and configures all these ads for all these different websites that your ad can end up on without you having to learn all those systems. One system, really quick and easy. So I'm going to click and copy the ad text that I'd written before. I like my ads to be very similar between my retargeting and my online ads so that nobody's confused. Like, oh yeah, I've seen that ad before. I've seen that ad before. I've seen that ad before. And then they click and they get to my website. So I've copied a lot of the information. What I can't copy is the photo, but you know what? That's a stock photo that I have access to. It makes it really easy. I'm going to go into landscape image. I believe she is on this group called Income Opportunity. I'm going to scroll down and there she is. So I'm going to pick that photo, select it. Again, I even like my ads to be up. Talk about Macho when he shows up. Here he is coming into the room. So I'm picking this as my rectangular ad. If I wanted to reshape the ad, I could drag it up. But I like the way it is. You can clearly see she's at a computer. She's happy. I'm happy. I select it and there it is. Now I need to create a square image. I'm going to pick the same one. I do actually have to select it again. So I'm going to go find it. And all of these ads that are in here, if you're a now.site marketer, affiliate, you can use these as much as you want. You can change them. You can decide, I want to show part of her nose, one arm, and the computer. You can decide you want to show the other arm and part of an arm and no computer, or whatever you want in between. You can even, add in your logo. If you use another program at this moment, I use another logo program to add my own logo onto some of these. I'm not going to do it right now. But here we go. I decide that's how I want this picture to look. I select it and there it is. So my ads are essentially created right here, but there are a couple more things. I need to associate it with a website. This is my 𝐍𝐸 Consulting page. So I'm going to select here that it goes to my 𝐍𝐸 Consulting website and say, okay. And then I need to say, where do I want this ad to run? Well, I've been running it on top of the Mall of America for quite a while. So where else do I think I could find people that want to maybe go into business and could use a product like this? So I know that there's an area not far from me called Edina, and I know where the high school is. So I'm dropping a pin there because it's in this lower left-hand quadrant of the Twin Cities area where I live. So I'm actually dropping it into this area, and I can decide how big an area I want to reach. This particular ad, the size of it is going to be shown to 5,000 times in whatever area I choose. So some people are like, well, I want it to go everywhere. Great. We have 300 million people in the United States. 5,000 ads will barely get seen by, just a tiny, tiny fraction. But if you bring this down to a tighter area and you say, wow, I wonder how many entrepreneurs live here and fit my keywords, which is the next thing I'm going to show you. Now you might even have your online ad reach some of the same people multiple times, which just increases the chances that they're eventually going to want to find more information. So I'm going to select that, keep it at 4 kilometers, nice and tight. And I'm going to now do my advanced ad targeting. From here, you have to turn it on. Entrepreneurs that I'm looking to work for typically are not, college, just out of college age, but they could be any other age. So I'm good with that. I work with men or women, not really particular. But if I were selling cosmetics, I might be, right? So you can choose that if you want to. And then interests and what kind of interests. So I'm looking for people who are entrepreneurs. I'm looking for real estate agents. I'm looking for people who are interested in direct sales and network marketing, who are looking up things like social media content because they want to figure things out. So these are interests, and we know that Google is tracking anytime anybody searches for anything, it kind of gets tagged on them, right? So if the people are searching for social media content, I would very much like them to find my website. If they're looking at offline marketing tools, I have those. If they're looking for um, different things. So you can have up to 10. I'm just not going to keep brainstorming here. You can also change what hours you want these available. There are some limits. It says 4 days must be at least 12 hours, but let's say I decide that, I don't think a lot of people are looking for this kind of stuff at 10 o'clock on Saturday morning. So I want to switch that to 1 p.m. on Sunday and cut it off at 8 p.m. on Sunday. So you can change the hours a little bit, click on OK, and there you go. All 5 check boxes have been selected. I'm almost done. I do actually have to put in my business name, Joy Minder Consulting. And I'm going to keep this in English. I'm going to save that, and it is pending approval. Now, it usually goes through in 24 hours. If it has not gotten approved, and I'll show you what it looks like now. So here's the
May
ad.
interject something real
Sure.
quick? Entrepreneur is a bunch of E's.
Yeah, I just spelled it wrong.
Okay.
I'm in a hurry. I'll go back and switch it.
Okay.
But thank you.
All right.
So under review is what it shows right now, that this is currently under review. Now the retargeting ad is already kicked in because I had ads up before, and I'm still in the month of using that. So this is actually being retargeted right now. And this, of course, will continue to boost people seeing this and boost the retargeting ad kicking in. So I'm going to spend the rest of the day probably filling in more of these ads, but you can see how quick and easy they are. And you can do them. Sometimes I'll do multiple ads pushing to the same website. I found a really cute, here, let me show you this one. I can't wait to create. It was just a landscape image, and I think I actually went into education and found this really cute photo. Not the coffee one, although that's tempting. Funny, education, coffee. All right. But it was this one. And I just said, find joy in your business, right? Find more joy. That's what Joy Minder Consulting is about. So this right here is just an appealing photo. People are going to stop and look at it for a minute and maybe hopefully take that extra second to read my text, read my headline. And if something I say calls to them because it matches their needs, their wants, what they are looking for, I'm hoping that I'll get a click. So I can relate this to the same website and bring them over to what I do in Joy Minder Consulting. So that is the online ad portion that I was going to share today. I hope that was useful. I'm going to stop the recording here. Wow, this hour really flew by fast. I'm going to stay online for a couple more minutes. I'll take a couple more questions, but I want to thank you. If this is something you want to see again or you want to share with other people, I will get this onto my YouTube channel as quickly as possible. Of course, you may be watching the recording, and my contact information is below. If you found me through YouTube, I have an affiliate link below. If you did not find me through YouTube, if you've been shared this with somebody else, please honor them by returning to the person who invited you to see this presentation. Ask them for their affiliate code so that they can be rewarded paid. This is something that's going to be good for you and your business. So just honest integrity, right? So it's an affiliate product. We love it. I'm profitable with it. I want everyone to be profitable with it that wants to put the time and energy into it. But most of all, I hope that this is a great solution for you, for your business, for what you're doing in the world. And, just go out there and be great. Look for me on Joy Minder Consulting on YouTube. If you would subscribe and give me a little like with the bell, you'll get notified whenever I upload future public videos. Thanks again, and I will stop this recording as soon as I can get Zoom to let me do it. There we go. Have a good day.